So I've activated that checkpoint, then I go and die. I go back to there, very nice. Now here's the tricky thing. If we haven't touched a checkpoint yet, and we go and die, the game does something strange. It doesn't quite crash, but it's basically crashed. The problem is, we're trying to position the player to... so when we do that respawn function, let's just have a look. We'll have a look at the logic of what's going on. When we do this respawn function, we're trying to position the player according to this variable. Now, what if this doesn't have a value yet? If we haven't gone and touched the checkpoint, these two numbers don't have a value, so there's something called null, valueless. If you try to position the player to a null position, that's what happens. The game basically has crashed. So, we want to fix that. We need to check if these numbers are null. We only want to be changing the position of the player if they're not null, because we don't want that weirdness to happen. So go to control flow, grab the if, and these two blocks we're going to put inside the if block. And this if block is going to check if these are null, if they're not null actually. So go to operators, and we want this equals block, and we want to check if start x position does not equal null. The null block is from operators. There it is, null. Remember, that means no value. We want to check if it doesn't equal null. So we'll click on that equals, and then there we go. I don't know if we've used this before. That means does not equal, with that little line through it. Now let's test it out and see what happens. So if I go and die before I've touched the checkpoint, it won't reposition me. But if I have, then it does. Very nice.